Hello everyone, this is the North American Strikers Academy. My name is Big Tilt, I am joined here with Jay, and as a NASA player yourself, Jay, what do you think about this matchup here?
This matchup is pretty interesting. These are two pretty dominant teams so far in the regular season, but there's something very unusual about this game. We have Expo-chan on the goalie role, actually, a quite the interesting role swap here from CYBR. How do you think this will go down?
Expo, mostly known for the midfield prowess, but Soto is playing Kai midfield, and I wonder if the defense will hold in the backline.
Yeah, it'll definitely be an interesting thing to see here, as CYBR has taken both the barriers on the side of DRG2, and are holding on for now with the Tofu Fortress here, as our first move here, DRG2, Striker Kai, taking that bottom side barrier, doing a lot of damage to Assertive, with Twisty, Luke with the glitch pop, trying to push it towards Twisty here in this bottom side, who has this in power pass, trying to find something with it. Passes down to Striker Kai, the combination of primary is unable to find anything as Expo clears for now. Luke pushing towards the top side, gets KO'd by Zoe the Witch, and this power play could be huge for CYBR.
Yeah, Zoe looking dangerous here with the Flame Flurry connecting special, and allow for CYBR Swipe to get the first point. Here we have Zoe the Witch has taken pummelers. What do you think about that?
Yeah, definitely looking for this KO win con, right? Especially this heavy impact. Julie, very strong, especially on Night Market, if you can get these KOs and like scoring pressure. And it was their win con there, right? They were able to take Luke off the field, and that's such a big deal because Luke is so strong on providing on this offense and just being a really strong goalie here, as he does unfortunately miss the Cyber Swipe against Cyber Swipe to lose the first barrier.
So pushing down on the midfield line, Twisty has the core control, has the core flip. Zoe the Witch tries to dash punch Twisty, but expert Oni's Blade to evade that. Twisty has the core flip, uses it. A lot of damage tacked onto Zoe the Witch, but she's backing down. Back to neutral here. Oh, watch out, Zoe the Witch. They almost get taken out. A good masterful wiggling from them. Gets them out of that sticky situation here. Twisty again dribbling, has passive. Corner off inside here, but the Tofu Pitcher comes out and the great. Oh my god! What is going on?
Yeah, I mean, he just goes completely unpunished to a Striker Kai, did miss the kill early. Zoe doing a really good job staying alive, taking a lot of damage, forcing out Luke's flip though, actually uses the roll. Zoe finally goes down as DRG2 on the power play here. Striker Kai does end up getting a shot here to take the barrier and burn Expo's flip. Energy looking really low on the whole side, and Twisty takes down Expo with the Oni's Blade and takes the goal in the bottom side.
Zoe the Witch doing a little bit of BMing there. Probably that's the craziest decision I've ever seen. As we're back to the neutral position, Zoe the Witch trying to make something happen here. Walking back, sort of looking really low. Another dash punch coming out from Zoe. They're just fishing for that at this point.
Yeah, and I mean, even when she doesn't get it, she's doing half of Luke's stagger, and that, I mean, it matters a lot, right? Especially if like you potentially get a Kai Giger across map, but Assertive is the one taken low here, has to drop back a little bit. See, Higher Side of Dragon Slayer is trying to beat Zoe, who just ends up winning, taking this bottom barrier. Expo's playing Doobie midfield, passes down to Zoe, who takes the points.
Zoe's trying to take over this game right now. She's doing emoting, she's doing Julie emotes, she's all over the place. And I think that's the gameplay. They're trying to out-mental Dragon Slayers too, because they're a rock solid team, and if you do a little bit of BM, that maybe it'll throw them off guard.
Yeah, and maybe it is working here, but Assertive does go down to a piercing shot from Striker Kai. The passing back and forth. Luke almost getting something for Cyber, so I can't find something for now as they rotate towards this bottom side. Twisty with the primary, with the ult, can't find anything. Luke has to drop back using the speed as Assertive comes back online. Luke trying to dribble up with the Cyber side to Twisty, who can't get the goal for now as Expo with a really good clear up.
Back in midfield, Zoe the Witch lurking with the corner flip. Unfortunate barrier loss on the side of Dragon Slayers. Pushing up to the barrage, Assertive is... What? Oh my gosh, watch out!
Yeah, oh my god, as Luke takes revenge with the Cyber Swipe to take down Zoe the Witch. As we're in a 2v2 situation here, Assertive trying to get something with the barrage, can't find anything as Twisty comes back online. Zoe about to come up here too as the overtime hits. Tofu Fortress is out, unable to find anything. As Zoe almost immediately gets a kill, forces out Striker Kai's flip, who actually gets an incredible angle to take the goal here. As we get 2-2, set 1.
This game It's already spicing up right now. These two teams are not disappointing. They're doing everything they can to lay down the pressure, the damage. They're doing, the core flips are being used. All these abilities are just not even used for the core.
Yeah, this is quite the interesting back and forth. It's really just like, they don't seem to like each other. I mean, the Chaos spam has been coming out pretty heavily here. Kind of what you expect with Heavy Impact, like Spectrating start, but it's pretty interesting here still how much the core is just being ignored. But Striker Kai using the core here to almost take a barrier, but Assertive and Expo doing a really good job on the defensive end. Zoe does take this bottom barrier. Luke opting not to flip. Twisty looking low, gets taken down by the Tofu Fortress. Two flips on the side of Cyber here as they push towards his bottom side. Unable to find anything. Is good clear by Luke. Forced to use the flip though. Takes the second barrier past Expo-chan, who is forced to use the flip here to get it up to Zoe. Trying to find something here. Doesn't seem to really have cooldowns for it. Using the Flame Flurry. Tries to get it in the bottom side. Can't find anything for now. An incredible clear by Luke. Zoe forced to burn the flip here. Saved by the Oni's Blade by Twisty. The triple defense coming out as they are able to clear the core and do a good chunk of damage. Zoe gets taken down.
Masterful defense from Dragon Slayers, and as well as Cyber Swipe, scary rolls from Expo because they're on the goalie position. They're playing Dubu, and they lost the barrier because they did a steppy roll. And that, if they do a bit more of that, they might actually just lose the set here.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous, but Expo doing a good job of holding for now. As Zoe trying to get past the turret here, and I don't find anything. I mean, there's just so much damage being thrown onto Zoe, who is kind of low here. Does have an evade. Twisty with the Oni's Blade tries to find the dribble, but Expo with a clear up to Zoe. He can't find anything. Sort of almost takes out Striker Kai with the Giga Blast, but can't find anything for now. As Zoe trying to push towards his bottom side. Ends up getting saved out for now, but does take the barrier. Incredibly well played. Tries to get the dribble to the top side. Can't find anything. And will Zoe be able to end up scoring before she gets taken down? As Striker Kai forces a flip, hits it backwards.
Watch out, Zoe the Wish. She is staggered right now. Twisty come in with flip, but the core somehow just rolls in, has both the backline of Cyber Swipe set 1 going to Dragon Slayers.
Yeah, quite the incredible back and forth here, but the scaling does begin as, I mean, both these teams probably just want more damage at this point, as there's not actually, like, crazy things here. I mean, this draft is really balanced. You have, like, two sides where you can use a couple speed, a couple CDR, a dash range. Like, you got a bit of everything.
Yep. Zen will probably look for that explosive entrance. Yeah, they're hovering at it now. They do get it, and I think Kai's left with probably prime time to round out the draft here.
That's pretty surprising. I mean, I guess Luke does want the spark scaling, but this prime time is like an immediate solution, right? Like this is, you're immediately going to get a ton of value on it out of Kai, and see if the starter can use it well to take this set here and maybe prevent the scaling that Luke has gone for. But it might not matter if the starter just taking off the field. This damage is just so much.
Very impressive on both sides, as Striker Cut kind of dribbling backwards, but it all works out. Never punish, collapsing onto the open barrier. Dragon Slayers 2 is staying low. Oh, it's taken out by the Crystal Thorns. Power play for Dragon Slayers. Somehow the court backwards beam. Striker guy somehow the glitch drop just knocked it in on the bottom side. New Expo. First point going to Dragon Slayers 2.
Yeah, using that piercing shot, you're gonna lose the barrier anyway. Might as well speed up the course, skip your offense, and I mean an incredible glitch pop by Luke to take his bottom. Take the goal on the bottom side, placing down a turret here for Twisty, unable to find anything. Expo forced to burn the Tofu Fortress. Zoe doing a lot of damage, unable to get the kill on Twisty though. Incredible use of the Oni's Blade to live, as Assertive is now the one being taken low and getting chased by two people on the side of Dragon Slayers 2, and they get the power play here.
Yeah. The one thing I will say on the side of Dragon Slayers is they both have Mag Souls, and Mag Souls is really good into damage. On the side, Cyber Swipe has Pummeler Slick Kick, so they have a harder time trying to, what do you call it, evade this damage, but it's kind of falling apart now.
Yeah, I mean, Zoe out here brawling Twisty in the corner, who has no evade and is taken low. Now playing the Zentaro goalie role as Luke is pushing up with Striker Kai Twisty's top side, unable to find anything. Zoe forced to drop back and help out on the defensive end as Striker Kai trying to push forward with Crystal Thorns and piercing shot, unfortunately whiffing them. Zoe will take this first barrier.
Walking up. Ooh, the Zen Tech. It's the Zen Tech. It's the known user of the Zen Tech trying to slide in the goal, and good strike placement from Striker Kai will secure the second point. They're just out tempering Cyber Swipe. It looks done.
Yeah, Zoe is like the big person that they've been targeting, right? Doing so much damage to this Julia. I mean, Julia's like no good ways of evading damage. That is her one weakness right now. Her only weakness, some would say. As if you can just damage up the Julia, she's not going to be able to dash punch you very well. And they're doing a really good job of like making it so Zoe can't really stay in the play. And I mean that's probably just like all Dragon Slayers 2 really needs to do is if they can keep Zoe in check, like if she doesn't get any more like stagger scaling or speed, it'll be really hard for Cyber to really achieve this win con.
Yeah. Luke doing a bit of eject play right here. Trying to pass the ball. Luke Twisty walking up with the ball, trying to stay alive here with all the damage. Switcher has the flip here, trying to use it, trying to clear it out. Luke. Scary defense here, but ice cold kill in their veins. Looking really solid on the defense as an Ivy, because I mean you don't really have much defensive tools. You're more of an offensive character, so they're gonna utilize all those abilities just to not let Zoe play the game.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the thing you have to do as the Ami, right? You know, your defensive ability is like maybe glitch pop and then just your strike, right? You want to be using your cooldowns for offensive damage, as you said, and Luke's are doing an amazing job at just winning with strike on the defensive end, even while outputting all this damage here. As Expo unfortunately misses the roll. Saved now with the Giga Blast from Assertive, unable to find anything for now. Twisty's kind of low. Zoe ults backwards, unable to get the KO. As Twisty taken really low with the barrage here. Living for now, able to push back, get this orb as Luke rotates towards the bottom side of Striker Kai. 2 flips online for the side of Dragon Slayers 2. Using one here, an incredible save as Twisty unable to find anything off of the flip. And Luke pushing up with this core flip, using the second one, unable to get anything. Well defended by the side of Cyber Slave. Sort of using the flip here, unable to get anything as 3 flips and now burns for nothing. As Luke doing an incredible job putting his bottom barrier. The Token Fortress is out, forcing to clear up. Expo able to clear it as Assertive taken low with no evade. Striker Kai pushing to his bottom side, hoping to maybe get some with the piercing shock. Is taken down by the dash punch into Dubu core flip as Zoe using a flamethrower to take this barrier. Potentially gets flip online with the punch. Shoots towards the bottom side and Luke unable to react as incredibly well played by Zoe the Witch.
But it all led to Expo Chan because of Expo Chan's. They're looking more comfortable here on the defense because that's what you need. As an off roll with Assertive playing midfield and Expo playing goalie, they need all the chances they can give Zoe in order to secure this game here.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a pretty interesting decision to do this roll swap here, and like so far, they're kind of down, but it's a back and forth battle, right? They're still looking pretty comfortable on these rolls here, but Assertive did get taken down. Striker Kai almost dribbles it into his own barrier. Twisty taken low. Does get staggered. He has to retreat to get this orb, but Luke very comfortable pushing up, as we know, and able to try to find something here, but Cyber does take this bottom barrier, trying to push for the second one here, but Assertive is forced to retreat as Twisty running up with this flip. Does get the barrier, does burn the flip though, as Striker Kai pushes towards the top side. The whole defensive side of Cyber's side looking quite low here. Twisty trying to find something for Primer, can't find anything. Perks set up by Luke. 2 flips online here for the side of Dragon Slayers 2. Striker Kai trying to push towards the bottom side, does get out the flip, and also takes down Assertive with the piercing shot to take the second set.
Wonderful gameplay from Dragon Slayers 2. Striker Kai awarded with the MVP here. Looking for a bit more damage as Prize Fighter, Stinger, Super Surge, all great awakenings to pick up here.
Yeah, and you have to assume the team player would get denied, which very strong awakening right now. I mean, team player's pretty cool as Luke just wants damage. I mean, you also kind of worried about maybe Zoe getting it, but this Reptile Remedy is going to be a big deal, right?
Yeah, Reptile Remedy will keep Julie alive, but there is a Dead Awakening on Dubu. The Stinger, the draft for Dubu is really tough here because you don't want to get steamrolled because that's the win condition for Dragon Slayers. Just kill him, do a lot of damage, and Expo has to take the Stinger in order to not let that damage win condition happen. As we're back to new. Oh my gosh, team player, it's already being utilized here.
Yeah, and the one thing I just now noticed is Twisty has double dash surge. It'll be interesting to see how that's used as Striker Kai just taking both barriers with pretty well played strikes and gets strike more win. Actually gets knocked out of the dash punch by the Giga Blast. So staying alive for now as Luke builds a prize fighter stack, taking down Zoe. This enemy now has 150 power as side of Dragon Slayers 2 pushing towards his top side, unable to find anything. Turret bottom side is getting cleared away from for now as Luke gets stuck on the Night Market Center and can't retrieve the core.
Your blast goes out, the damage Twisty a bit. A lot of damage. They're looking to just damage dump. Either one person and just collapse on all their abilities, because oh my gosh, watch out. Instead of taking out from the pitch. We got the barrier here open. Oh my gosh, watch out Twisty. They're gonna do some random Centaur attack to secure the goal here.
Back and forth here as he's pushed towards the bottom side of 2 flips, but it doesn't matter because the turret just wins. Twisty's carrying the side of CYBR as they end up trying to get the clear down, but there is the turret there to take the first point, and Dragon Slayers 2 are just looking so dominant.
2 flips on the side of Dragon Slayers 2. They're gonna use it, they'll have it, but Zoe the Witch is just trying to salvage this game here, trying to use all her abilities to collapse on the barrier. Like Kai, Twisty, playing a little bit of corner offense. But the barrier is taken with the coin flip and the strike layering. Oh my gosh, watch out, assertive again!
I mean, so much damage. The Kai and Stagger Bar going from 100 to 0 in an instant as Zoe using the dash punch attempting to get the KO and Twisty can't find anything. The double flip is used, a bit of a miscommunication on the side of CyberSwipe as Twisty is forced to retreat, but that does not matter because Striker Kai and Luke are pushing up, unable to find anything as Zoe does get the clear on Striker Kai for now, but Luke pushing back up yet again, unable to find anything as Twisty pushing with this flip, dashes across the map with the double dash, can't find it for now.
Oh my god, Zentech. The Zentech. I mean, I said it before, Twisty was gonna use the Centaur attack to the best of their ability, and it paid off there in that point.
Yeah, an incredible instant flip to take the point here as we're on match point of this first game. Immediately a topside barrier taking the turrets thrown out, but cleared up towards his topside for now. Luke misses the strike on the core flip as Zoe is able to punch Luke away. Able to hold off for now as they're trying to push now towards his bottom side, but this like defensive synergy between Striker Kai and Luke has been so strong, right? Each of them holding down one barrier each until one goes down. As there it goes, as Assertive able to take it with a well-placed strike.
I will say that this might have been a bit of a draft diff in terms of comps, because Zentaro still just leans into that damage very heavily, but Kai Julie is good, but if you're not playing into Julie's strength, which is like looking for dash punch kills, you're kind of being outlacked. Because usually, if it goes in the way of Kai, because Kai can just outspeed Estelle, but it doesn't matter when everyone is just dead.
Yeah, and I mean the amount of damage that Dragon Slayers 2 is able to output with this comp that I think has like a 12% win record in Nassau, but Twisty, it does go down to the Giga Blast. Zoe almost takes the KO on Striker Kai with the dash punch, sort of potentially hoping to push up towards the bottom side with this flip. Striking back and forth here, ping-ponging of Luke. An incredible passing here by Zoe in the third of 2 scored and saved the flip for potentially another point.
Yeah, salvage point here from CyberSwipe. They did get a power play, so it did lead to a goal, but we will see if that will happen again as Zoe the Witch is instantly beamed. Flip has to be taken from the center by Zoe the Witch with the beautiful dash punch, the beautiful setup to the midfielder, and the tempo swing has happened. CyberSwipe has regained their footing and even ups the set.
Dragon Slayers 2 might have been damage mind bugged. Twisty was able to force assertive slip, and immediately Luke was by himself against Zoe, and Zoe incredibly well played. She just scored 11 seconds. As Cyber is showing signs of life here, potentially trying to bring a reverse sweep here, as the roll does miss, but cleared away for now by assertive.
Very much dribbling here. Extra chain pushing up with the flip with the Tofu Fortress allows Zoe to help get the barrier on a defense here for Dragon Slayers. Which oh my, the double dash rate from Centaur. But sometimes it has a moment, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean the jump scare of Zen using passive into dash to immediately cross the whole map is very jarring. You're not used to seeing it. It literally just looks like a straight Luna dash. As I didn't find any value out of it for now. Zoe does burn the flip here, trying to take the bottom barrier. Can't find anything as a raw glitch pop just kills because I mean Luke just has so much power. Twisty using a flip, Luke using a flip, past the striker. Kai does not get to the second barrier, incredibly well cleared by Expo and Assertive. But this bottom barrier is taken to Tofu Fortress. It does end up just bouncing it right to Twisty, who does take this final point.
Yeah. good clean set wins from Dragon Slayers to impressive gameplay from that team. It was more cohesive. They had the damage, they had the core control. They knew what they were doing, and it took CYBR a bit longer to figure out what they wanted. And once they got those last 2 points, it kind of just simmered out at that point.
Yeah, and I mean the sets are close, right? I mean, CYBR still scored 5 goals in a free up, so they were still very much in it. And I'm curious to see if they're gonna keep the same rule swap, if they're gonna go back to how they were doing. But I mean, the amount of KOs and damage on the side of Dragon 2 was just too powerful.
Great gameplay. We'll come back for game 2 in just a moment. We are back for game 2 on the Atlas Lab. Jay, what do you think about these comps and awakenings here?
Yeah, well, we have swapped roles. We have swapped back roles. Expo's back on the midfield, Assertive back on the goalie, and we have a Big Fish Luna. What? Huh?
Oh, was speechless. I mean, that was such a quick point, but back to the big fish. I think it's mostly just for the size, for the strike boys, and for the Lunar Dash. This Lunar Dash does scale with size as the point unfolds. We have back to the neutral state. Medusa comes off the Twisty, trying to secure the barrier with a hit stun. Good dash from Striker Kai, saving the barrier. As looking for the game plan again, just to not let Zoe the Witch play the game.
Yeah, I mean, Julie, again, just so scary, right? This character's so good, and Zoe's really good at piloting it, and if you can just prevent that, it's so powerful. But there hasn't really been that much damage thrown out yet. I mean, as I say that, they just jumped Zoe the Witch, but she does evade through it all for now, as Twisty dribbling, trying to win against the Assertive here. The secondary does run out, unfortunately, but both barrages were used. Strike Card with the flip doesn't clear it out for now. Incredible up clear as Luke able to cover it for now, as Zoe getting the full judo combo, or Julie combo, doesn't kill Striker Kai, barely survives.
Oh, watch out! Striker Kai, like I mentioned, uses the Luna Dash with the size. Will secure that first point, but Luke is just playing these characters where Finny, Ivy, where you just have these strike placements, you have these abilities, and you just damage them from brawlers, so you just make their life as miserable as possible.
Yeah, kind of the best thing that Luke's known for, right, is he's a lot more aggressive goalies than he just wins incredible strike wars on the defensive end. As the Sad Boys angle does happen, takes the other barrier instead. Sort of a bit of a dangerous situation here, but Expo and Zoe clear for now. Striker Kai doing the weirdest Luna dribble I've ever seen, as Zoe with the flames here, unable to find anything. Expo trying to get it back down to her, unable to get anything, as Expo does use a flip here, unfortunately with Striker Kai putting down the Luna ult. Unable to find anything for now, as Luke does try to get this clear, can't find anything, and Zoe with the dash punch taking this bottom barrier, trying to pass up to Expo, who does place the turret here. The strike's not enough yet, big finish misses. The secondary also missing, but Luke is able to get the clear for now.
As the core flip, as the defense, but the side of Dragon Slayers 2 approaching with those double core flips. Watch out! Striker Kai is jumping in with the Luna Dash, using all of it. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
We just lost our mind. Thumbs up coming from Zoe the Witch, and Simon's Pipe gets that first point for them.
Yeah, I mean, well dribbled by Expo. Getting it around Luke, who just uses the misdirection backwards, just ends it early. Doesn't want to really see that point anymore, just go next. As Zoe pushing towards the bottom side, I'm able to find anything with the dash, has taken a lot of damage because of Luke, but Expo does get the blink into top to take off Striker Kai off the field. But that maybe too big. Kicked out here. Zoe also goes down. Rocket's popping soon, potentially. Could be a little bit extra damage out to the mix, but Assertive misses the strike. Striker Kai dashes in with the nuke, and they convert.
There's a lot of standing still. Both teams have no clue what's going on in this game as they come into the set, win, draft first. Striker Kai gets that MVP. I'm looking at that fight or flight. It might be more damage or more like control, but I think it's damage. Yeah.
I think we are taking the nuke, mainly because we also don't want Ivy to have it. But this has been a game. This has been an evil game. It's really like there's just so many random sequences back and forth. But perhaps with some extra awakenings, things will mellow out. As Julie getting last hit butterfly. Wow.
Slick's Fireflight might be all she needs to take over this game because she's on Slicks instead of Pump, so she's actually a real character now. So coming into this point,
Oh my god!
Watch out with damage dumping. Oh, she's dead. She's dead.
Zoe also maybe not long for this world, as both barriers also went down. Cyber in a bit of dangerous situation here. Assertive does get a good clear, but the big fish shies. Makes it so Striker Kai can hit that down to Twisty, who does take this point.
Yep. The cat was found dead in the Atlas lab. That's not what you want to see on the side of Cyber's side. They're just getting outpaced there.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of damage being thrown out is incredible as... I mean, Cyber's not even using damage. Incredible KO here by Expo-chan onto Twisty, as they're trying to push towards the bottom side on the power play, taking his first barrier, the dash into the punch, unable to find anything. Expo with an incredible glitch pop to save things for now, and Assertive able to get things past the Luna dash, unable to find anything as the glitch pop unfortunately does send the core backwards. Oh, what?
I was going to talk about the beautiful defense from the Strikers, but Cyber Side are just losing their minds right now. Striker Kai with the dash. Oh, beautiful saves, beautiful layering. Oh, my bad. Commentator's curse coming out. Striker Kai has the control. Twisty coming with the whiplash speed, but Striker Kai looking in the distance. Hook goes wide from Twisty. Luke has the flip right now, passing the Striker Kai, but isn't punished with the Expo-chan dash. Watch out, Striker Kai. You're good. Dash punch. They're dead. They're dead.
Yeah, I mean, oh my god. So Zoe, okay, Zoe gets the fight or flight proc to get the dash back, and emotes on Striker Kai, which pulls the attention of Luke away as an Xbox top corner.
They're playing into each other's minds right now. The mental game from game 1 has carried over to game 2, and they hate each other. It's all bad blood here.
I mean, incredible back and forth with Expo without the evade because of the flip does get taken down here by Twisty, but Assertive forcing the flip from Luke. The rocket actually slowing down the core, kind of slowing things down for the side of Dragon Slayers 2. Can't find anything with that big finish. An incredible push up by Assertive as Expo gets back on the field here, forces the turret to hold Twisty off for now, who does have this flip. Striker Kai trying to pass down to Luke. Twisty taking a ton of damage in the process, but has to retreat for the orb as Luke pushes up. Trying to find something with the misdirection, can't find anything as the brawlers are brawling the opposite corner here. Luke maybe caught a little bit too far up, is able to clear it for now though, as he takes down Twisty, who just doesn't want to flip, I guess. As Expo pushes his bottom side, tries past to Zoe, does end up getting off an incredibly placed glitch pop here. As Luke using the misdirection, unable to find anything here as Assertive is caught too far up. Does end up losing the barrier, tries to poke to Zoe, who can't get anything here. Incredibly well played by Luke. Expo trying to push with this glitch pop, unable to find anything as the death touch used by Twisty trying to dribble here, but just given straight back to Assertive. Expo Cyber Slap able to stun Luke and put it towards his bottom side as Cyber's back in it.
Incredible gameplay coming out from Cyber Swipe. Expo-chan, the IME aficionado, knows all the placements, all the strikes, as we're back into the neutral state. I'm speechless. The cat is dead. The cat is dead.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like every time we talk so good about somebody, they just blow up. It's the ultimate caster's curse, as an incredibly well defended play by Cybersuck doesn't even have to burn Zoe's flip as they're trying to push to the bottom side. Expo reads the caster really well, but Striker Kai is able to clear the Crispy, who does take this barrier and ties it back up. Incredibly well played here.
That's what the Twisty and Striker Kai just make the most of each interaction they take. All the strike placements, all the ability layering. Zoe the Witch is looking pretty low here. No evade for Expo or Zoe. The cat might be dead for the 3rd time this game.
Yeah, I'll have to see, but incredibly well played dash punch here. Do take his first barrier. Striker Kai forced to use a bunch of cooldowns. The death touch into pendulum swing. I'm not to find anything. Really well played by Assertive. Expo comes in, does get the strike, but the barrier does get left undefended as this first barrier goes down. The ultimate used, the black hole pop, dealing a ton of damage to everyone. Expo looking very low, unable to get anything down here. Assertive, incredibly well played. Zoe almost gets a double kill with the dash punch. Big finish isn't enough. Luke misses a strike, able to clear, has to use the flip though, passes it straight to Zoe, but Expo goes down as the cat is dead yet again.
Cat has died for the 3rd time. Probably a 4th at this point. Watch out, Twisty! They actually used the flip this time. Dragon Kai using the Luna Dash to keep the ball in the corner. The small child is dead. Everyone's dead in the Atlas Lab right now.
Yeah, there's Cyber's killing a knockback. Dragon 2 is just killing pure damage. As I mean, it's just so hard to avoid both. It is like eventually just gets to a point where there's nothing you can do, and you're just going to die and have to accept that. As the Giga Blast puts it past everyone, and Cyber takes the point. Really well played here by Assertive.
Assertive ending a well-deserved MVP. Looking for team player. That the core speed might just be enough for Assertive to get the ball up to allow Juliet to do what she does best, hit stun and use the dash punch.
Yeah, this is really interesting because is Luna deniable? Like, I get she's last pick, but she's just not deniable. We have Spec, Deadeye, and Missile, which I assume, yeah, the Deadeye will be denied, but Missile prop for Striker Kai, I mean, look at all the damage. I mean, Twisty got bite with 2 size. That's also getting so much damage. We're gonna see even more death. Yippee!
Yep. I predict that Twisty is gonna do what every Rasmus player loves to do: is stand in the middle and do primary kills. Because that's all. Oh my gosh! The adult male is dead in the Atlas lab.
Hey, you talked about Twisty. It's just rite of passage. She has to die. As Cyberslide pushes with his top side on the power play, unable to find anything. As we're just ping-ponging back and forth here a little bit. Striker Kai protects himself with the ultimate. As unable to find anything here. Really well played big finish. Twisty able to strike it through, getting this second barrier. He uses the death touch on Expo to take it low, and Striker Kai ends up getting the KO here, trying to find something here, but the barrage by Assertive is able to clear for now as they rotate the core here. Really well played dash here to protect the core for now by Zoe, but that Luna nuke just will one-shot you now as Assertive goes down. We have the Juliet goalie going crazy as Expo almost takes the barrier, unable to find anything as Luke can get back due to all this speed. Zoe using the dash to clear it back up to Expo, who was just turned into the brawler as Assertive is almost dead immediately after getting online. The barrage saves it for now, but she's forced to evade and is looking low. Expo trying really hard to save her goalie's life here as chaos.
It's all chaos. The cat was dead for the 4th time, and the edgelord died for the 1st time. Oh my gosh, Christy! Oh gosh, what is going on, Jay?
I don't know anymore. I mean, incredibly well played death touch there by Twisty, getting a really nice outplay on Assertive, who doesn't have an evade. What's gonna happen? Oh no, they went for Zoe instead. Expo takes his bottom barrier with the turret, but Striker Kai using the dash to kind of get in here and hold things off for now. The Giga Blast almost actually takes out Luke, because Expo just barely misses taking this barrier. Zoe with flip, trying to push towards the top side. Dash punches through Striker Kai, the glitch pops out. Zoe with the flip, outweighting pretty much everything. 2 are burned, incredibly well played. May not find the barrier, but does take all the energy, and that just kills! Expo goes down as Twisty takes the first barrier, maybe a second, can't find anything for now as it's rotated back towards the bottom side. Twisty with the pendulum sling, it is cleared. Zoe using the flame flurry to save it for now as Expo is back online, but Zoe is low now as she's taking so much damage, but Luke walks too far up, uses the barrier. Expo almost wins the 1v2, but Twisty able to take down Zoe on the other side of the field. Expo with the glitch pop can't find anything for now as Twisty at the back pass into the misdirection. Back to Twisty, who takes the barrier, can't find anything for pendulum sling. Expo misses the glitch pop here. The flip used, incredibly well played barrage. Expo in a 1v1 with Luke on the dribble with the glitch pop, almost gets it. Very well played by Luke on the clear. So he takes so much damage. Expo though too. Can they score before they end up losing their life as Assertive has to drop back from his clear? And what an unfortunate angle here as Dragon Slayers 2 ends up getting the point.
Jay, a 3rd nuke has hit the cat. The cat has died 5 times now. It's 6. It's 6. She's dead.
Oh
She's
my
dead. No. Okay, they're alive. Expo gets the double barrier, gets the reversal. Zoe the Witch has the special one. Now dribbling plays to the clip.
Oh my god.
That was the greatest play I've ever seen from Cyber Swipe. The cat may be dead, but she wasn't dead at that point, so they scored. It's that easy.
Yeah, I mean, Expo did a really good job playing life there. You might as well try to get all the value that you can with your cooldowns as you're alive. And, I mean, what a pass to the open space for the glitch pop. Preemptively fired, too. I mean, what synergy here from the side of Cyberslide, but it may not matter as the amount of damage thrown into Expo is so high yet again, but she does get back into it after getting the orb. Zoe takes this first barrier with the dash punch, taken really low, though, as damage dumping has begun, but she's able to retreat for Luke's orb.
Collapsing on that bottom barrier, CYBR is trying to do exactly that. So it has the flip. Looking a bit dangerous here on the defense, but it's all good, all good. CYBR gets the ball, flip comes out from Zoe, but masterful layering on the side of Dragon Slayers too. Will secure the barrier save, but Zoe the Witch just got 9 red. The matchup knowledge. Luke is knowledgeable that Zoe the Witch is trying to play fast, so they just wait for the strike. But Striker Kai is gonna die. The dead.
Yeah, I mean, taken very low here, just has to play life, can't really get into the play. Play Flurry it comes out to take down Striker Kai, but Expo Flip unable to find any value as Twisty with a big pendulum swing can't find anything. As an incredible hit to the bottom side of that barrier to take this point, even while down a man, as Zoe unable to find anything here. The nuke puts Expo low as that almost trickles in, but Assertive with the flip, able to save it. Put towards his top side here. Expo can't find anything with the glitch pop below, cleared by Striker Kai as Twisty potentially trying to push here. I mean, that pendulum swing covers half the map. What can you do? But it might not matter. Expo with an incredible play. Not even find anything. The glitch pop goes backwards, unfortunately, as Zoe casts it. Can't find anything. But this team player is online, but not even that.
The Assertive had the chance. That used team player, and Zoe unfortunately whiffs the strike and now lead to a Dragon Slayer set win with Striker Kai as the MVP. I'm looking at the ad rush today. Whoever gets that, the cat might be dead for like 10 times this round.
Yeah, this is really scary for the side of CYBR, but I mean, Assertive is near guaranteed a spark, which is nice. You do get that heavy impact on Aimee. I mean, you can't complain, right? There's still a lot of damage on the side of CYBR. I mean, just heavy impact, but you also have Orb Replicator. Zoe grabs an orb, your whole team heals. Yippee! Might actually be a difference maker.
Yeah. Zoe the Witch will look for those orbs because everyone, since they're getting damage dumped, they might as well.
Oh my god!
The cat. Watch out! Oh my gosh! No, the adult male, the cat and the adult male are both dead. They're gonna die, but it's okay. We have the wiggle.
Yeah, I mean, a good live by both Expo and Twisty, but, like, see, it doesn't matter, because Expo would, like, use evade, dodge, like, 2 ults, and then just die anyways. Like, what are you supposed to do against this comp? There's just so much damage being thrown out, but it might not matter if Zoe's able to score quick enough with the support of Assertive, as Expo is able to heal up. Twisty misses the dribble off of the black hole in the center here as Assertive using a barrage, can't find anything, able to clear it. Anyways, though, as Twisty taken low, forced to use evade, might not be long for this world as the dash punch comes up, just barely doesn't kill yet again as Striker Kai takes this second barrier, pushing up towards his top side. Twisty with the pendulum flip almost takes out Expo as the Cyber Swipe comes out, can't find anything. Incredibly well played by Luke, who's just so fast, able to push towards his bottom side as Expo goes down. Twisty almost does as well. The instant flip from across map for no reason. The double dash because of fight or flight to take a KO. I don't think I've seen that before. As Luke pushing up has too much course speed to actually catch it with the flip. And Striker Kai is now playing goalie. Almost owngoals with the sword angle. As Expo with the glitch pop trying to dribble. Can't find anything for now as the random lunar rocket comes out. The dash can't find anything. The death punch but still cleared by Assertive. Really well played. Trying to put it towards his top side here. Can't find anything. The team player is out. Passing Expo. Striker Kai is able to push it back up though. The pendulum sling. Oh my god, the team player. Zoe not ready for the tour speed though in the dribble. And the Giga Blast is just not enough.
Yeah, Cyber Swipe did have that win condition of playing for that team player, but Luke has prime time, so Zoe the Witch has to commit to a dribble, so they have to bait out the primary, and unfortunately, it wasn't enough, as Twisty is found dead. They're found dead.
Yeah, don't we just hate when you get jumped by like 2 different people at the same time? It's really unfortunate, as Cyber's like on the power play, can't really find anything. Incredibly well stalled here by Dragon Slayers 2, but I mean, if the first power play doesn't work, try again. As Zoe with the dash punch, able to get another power play, taking out Striker Kai, but Twisty is so big. How can you strike around him? You can't. So he does get this barrier though, as potentially taken low, but does use the evade. Twisty taking a lot of damage, but probably not enough here as the dash to the strike, unable to find anything. Incredibly well defended. The 3-person defense from the side of Dragon Slayers 2. Able to find anything. Zoe doesn't have the cooldowns off the dribble back down to Assertive. The barrage used, the glitch pop used, and it just sneaks past everyone.
One Titan's diff from Luke. Striking a bit early there. If they walked a bit faster, not faster, if they walked a bit more up, because they thought they could reach it with just their speed, but the 30% size, I think. 30% size negligence, they don't have it anymore. So they whiffed their strike, but the cat has the it's like Expo's dead. Oh, never mind. Expo or take from Expo. Oh my god, that was the worst saying I've ever said. I did it again.
What? Striker Kai goes down to the flip of assertive. That's the risk he's taking. He dash towards the edge as Luna, as the power play back on the barrier, immediately taken, but Twisty is just able to just... Her strike is like the size of an Atlas barrier, and takes so much value out of it. Striker Kai back on the field, immediately dashes up, ducked out by the barrage, though. Zoe pushes towards the bottom side, forcing Luke to flip. Expo can't react in time, but what a barrage by Serve to clear it, as unfortunately Twisty is able to get it past Assertive here. Luke taken really low, but the barrier is defended for now. Zoe out of cooldown. Striker Kai pushing towards the top side with the dash. Can't find anything. Incredibly well held by the side of Striker Kai and Luke. Able to clear, but Zoe able to get there. Might go down here though, and the ad rush is propped. And yeah, you have your cooldowns back.
Well, Striker Kai utilizing the missile and the dash to cover both clear options. Masterful gameplay coming out from the Luna. As we're on match point. The cat might be dead. I've been saying this over and over again. EXO-chan, it's so hard to play against this comp because there's so many abilities to take your evade away, and you have to decide, okay, am I gonna use my evade for this ability or use it for another? And they haven't figured it out, which is sad.
Yeah, it's really hard, especially. Oh my god, well, they went to Zoe said, okay, we have 2 ad rush procs on the board, but they own barrier! Assertive in the 1v3 situation. Let's get the clear for now, gets it past Twisty with the barrage, as unfortunately can't hold it for now, but Zoe's back online, so is Expo. Unable to get anything here for now, the death touch not enough. Incredibly well played with the glitch pop, the second glitch pop as well, able to clear it, as Striker Kai almost gets taken down. What an incredible read by Zoe, but good evade. The barrage used by Assertive on this bottom side push. Expo with the cyber side pushes up, loses the 50-50. Luke with the flip as he catches Assertive going low, and that's the game.
Both teammate teams are emoting on each other. It's all in good fun, I would assume. Even if that game was a lot of bloodshed, it's all in good fun for these games. But as we wind down, MVP goes to Striker Kai. We're looking at these stats right now. 7 goals for Twisty. Oh my, these damage numbers: 33,000, 35,000, 28,000. But Cyberswap also had a lot of damage too. Expo had 30k and Zoe had 25, but Kai only had 13.
Yeah, I think the big thing to note here is, I mean, the KOs were like straight up like pretty even. I mean, Dragon Stars 2 just having a couple more. But I think the big thing was just how much they were able to capitalize off these KOs, especially once they got the adrenaline rush. It came really hard, and I mean, when Twisty's pendulum sling is taking up half the map, what are you supposed to do? Like, that's so evil.
Rasmus is great at those kill confirms. There's just punishing those mispositionings from anyone. Okay, I'm gonna walk down on the bottom side because I want to play this corner offense. Boom! Pendulum swing comes from mid-screen. I saw this from your teammate, Just Logan too, in like Liftoff. He had the most disturbing build. It was like Deadeye. And this was before like the nerfs from Rasmus. And all he would do is stand in the middle and just primate people. And it was the most disturbing Rasmus gameplay I've ever seen. But besides the fact, that will wrap us up. It was an honor to cast with you, Jay. It was so much fun, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of NASA, y'all. See ya.